Alright, guys, let me tell you a little bit about being a wizard. An alien wizard. Fucking righteous. Love this fucking skin. This is Ming. We're gonna play around Warhead Junction. I'm gonna give you the talent build just because I'm probably gonna forget about it in the middle of the game, and I'm gonna beat that dead horse once the game is over so you really understand just exactly what I was doing. But Astral Presence at 1 for your mana, because you're going to run out a lot. Sometimes Dominance is... Dominance is probably the normal pick. I went Charge Blast, just because. And then 7 was Calamity. I cannot stress how important this ability is. It's super good. 10, I took a Wave of Force. Disintegrate is okay too, but I like Wave of Force more often than not because it just has a bit more playmaking potential. 13 is Illusionist. That's going to couple real hard with Calamity. You can take... any of these are good. Arcane Orbit is what you want to take with the Orb build. Not that you should take the Orb build. But Diamond Skin is going to save you in those positions where you're getting dove really hard. Mirror Ball is just a... This is better with your just straight Q build, but Fireflies is just more general damage, quicker, better on your mana. I like this one. And then 20, Repulsion with the Wave of Force, because this gives you an engage. This gives you a much better chance to separate the enemy team and makes things easier for your team as well. You can you don't have to just deal damage with Ming anymore. You can help peel and engage and stuff. So let's hop into this game, get some shit done, reset some people, and try not to be too embarrassed about how fucking slow that I am. Alright, dudes. We're in the middle of the week. I'm playing Ming because I just felt the need to slowly perform resets. I'm not good at this hero. I'm just going to lay that out there right now, but I do think she is stupid amounts of fun. Just super fucking cool. I wish I had better reactions to play her goodly, but, you know, that's it. That's a skill that some people have, and I do not. Lucio walking all up on that wall, just trying to be fucking Beatles. Okay. Trying to be the assassin that he is not. Ooh. That was me throwing my skills down on a Stitches hook that I thought was going to hit something, but blind faith is very rarely rewarded. I am eventually going to have to go up to that top lane because no one else on my team is soaking it. We have a Murky in the bottom lane. He's doing his thing, and now my 3 teammates are in the middle here. I should have gone much sooner than this, but luckily Anubrak doesn't push super fast. Gotta try and save Tracer from getting blown up by that Valera. And I'm out. Let's go top. Again, like, the wave gets big with Anubrak, but it doesn't necessarily go fast. So, it's gonna cause some tower damage, which I'm not super happy about. Mostly because we were just dicking around. I tried to blink that before he made it to the end. I did not do it in time. Right, yeah, not happy about all the dicking around we were doing in the middle over at the watchtower. Blinked that one. Oh, I was looking for it. Right now, I'm just trying to look for good angles to clear the wave with my W. Try to get some poke onto Anubrak, even though he's got the spell armor. I don't know why I blinked in there. Maybe I thought I was going to get that globe, but that was not good on me. I took Astral Presence at 1 just because I think it's the best ability, and it does make it so Ming can just kind of hang out in lanes when she's forced to be in this kind of position. I don't think she should be here, but it's Warhead Junction. There's not much else I can do if I want my team to succeed. So, yeah. Right now, there are only 3 people on the enemy team showing their faces, and I couldn't see Valera, so my immediate instinct is like, well, there she is. Look at that. She's going to sneak up here, and be a pain in my dick for a while. I guess she's going to trade with the Nubarak, so a Nubarak can do some tank things for the team. I don't know specifically what they were thinking, because both of those heroes you kind of want to roam, or you want them to be in a group situation. Like this is one of the biggest struggles of this map. This part of the reason that I like it, but also part of the reason that I fucking hate it. Because these lanes are so far apart from each other, and there's so much space in between them to just throw the fuck down, that more often than not, you just want to do that. You want to just, like, let's fight! That is 4 people on the enemy team. Had I had Calamity, I may have gone in for that Ariel kill. But since I didn't, I just said, fuck it. And we're going to do the safe thing instead. I don't know where Valera is, which is scary. I may not realize, past me may not realize that she's missing, but she is currently missing. Oh, there she is. She's middle. Maybe she was middle this whole time and I just wasn't paying attention. Just trying to put some poke down on the tower because Ming can do that fantastically from quite a distance. Checking out that middle lane again. There were just 4 down there. So I feel like I'm safe, but I feel like I am safe for too long. I should not be this far up. As much as I want to put that sweet, sweet siege damage down, there it is. She's coming for me. And this is just where I'm going to bait the fuck out of myself. Because, like, she can kill me with relative ease. Even though I have Calamity and Charge Blast on my Q. It is still... She has a much easier time landing her kill combo than I do with mine. Because mine is almost entirely... skill shots. Ooh. See, like just there, she opened up one silence combo on me and crushed my butt. So like now what do? I need to make sure that what did I? The chat gets a little bit toxic in this game, I'm not going to lie to you. I was going to try to turn it off real quick, and then I don't remember the fucking hotkey to, so get ready for some incoming salt. Our fucking Lucio and Tracer aren't overly positive people. But I do think... it doesn't even show me. Pretty sure I just muted the both of them. But... the game does retain the chat logs, even if I muted. I can't recall. We're still doing our best to just soak. Oh, just barely missed it. Like, I should be able to win this fairly easy if I could just land a Q. I have an idea. Let's do this, since it's gonna be so fucking annoying. Nailed it. I am so smart. Yeah, I'm fucked. I got distracted with moving the chat, but basically I was just up too far. She has her 2.5 second silence, coupled with the increased attack damage that she's going to get from it, as well as the increased attack speed, so she can rip my health bar right out from under me whenever she feels like it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure for most of that death I was silenced. I think she killed me before I could use an ability. I may have gotten 1 or 2 out right before I died, but I was just slamming Alt R, trying to pat, boop her off of me, just to get a little bit of distance, but it didn't work. So just have to be more aware of Valeera when you're playing Li Ming. If you're ever playing in a ranked setting or you know, a draft setting, and that matchup happens. Not that it happens often, because lots of people don't play Valeera in draft modes, but she is very, very good at killing Li Ming. Just like, I'm under the tower, nothing I can do except blink the fuck away. Just try to dodge the skill shots. Luckily, she didn't keep going for me. She definitely could have killed me if she tried. She had the whole minion wave on that building. I can't even save it now because my health bar is so tiny that if she does open up on me, I'm just fucking dead. Luckily, we're getting shit done on the other side of the map, which is nice. Kill some skeletons. The enemy team is not going to get the top fort yet. They do have the periodic catapults coming in on the mid lane, and they do have the increased passive XP gain coming in on the mid lane too. Looks like they're going to go ahead and get it top. Also, we're going to get the bottom one, do the trade. I'm just soaking at this point because, for like, what else am I going to do? I can't go down there with my team because if I go down there, then suddenly none of us are soaking and we only got one building. Try to catch this Valeera right out in the middle of everything. Really just barely missed it, but we still managed to get the kill even with her armor there. And we got the reset, which is going to make trapping these guys a whole lot easier. Lucio with that big boy shield. I'm trying to just get out of there. I'm in Lucio's heals right now. I'm just dumping spells into the middle of the fight, trying to keep the resets going. I don't have a whole lot of mana to keep doing this. Pop Zool back towards our team. We're all on pretty much life support, but we had enough damage between the three of us to trade up in that fight. So, fuck yeah. I think all we lost was Murky and Tracer, which isn't too shabby. And as you could probably tell in that fight, being that my mana was hyper fucking low, my abilities came out a lot slower than they could have. So, not saying that's entirely the mana's fault. I do have some reaction issues with this hero. But basically what was usually going to happen in that scenario when you're playing Li Ming, you're going to have full mana bar. Ooh, kill, okay. Let's boop her back so her Q dash doesn't make as much sense. Then we're going to blink in for the Calamity kill. Ta-da! But anyway, what you're normally going to be doing in that case with Li Ming is just flinging all of your abilities into the fight. Sometimes it's not even going to matter where they go. Your Calamity, though, is going to be your #1 form of kill securing ability. So your E is how you're going to clean up people. I'm going to try and put down as much as I can on this bad boy. I should have popped that so much sooner, but I was worried about him getting booped out of the Octo Grab, which I don't think is a thing that can happen, so I should not have been worried about that. I only have half a mana bar here. The entire enemy team is ready to chase me into oblivion. Gonna just sidestep that, blink right past him, and get the fuck out. Booped him into my team before we got out. Got that big boy shield again. I love it. I fucking love it. Oh, it's so nice. Split those guys up, knock the Ariel back into our team. Don't have any more mana to keep going, but fuck it. Let's go take the boss. My mana bar, because I have Astral Presence, is going to be recuperating much faster, so I can stay here to do this before I go back with relative confidence. So, let's dodge the boss stuff. I think I'm going to go over and check to the left. Yep. Just make sure that nobody's coming our way. Murky's going to eat some boss death. And, do I make the smart call and go back, or do... Oh, no. This is good. The camp is a good call, especially in conjunction with the boss and the wave that we have pushing right now with our... I believe we have one cat. Yes, we do have one catapult. Not that it's a super scaled catapult or anything like that, but it is still siege damage. It's going to beef up that wave, especially with this boss. Our siege camp is going to rip the armor off of the buildings, making our boss do more. Our siege potential is pretty hefty as well, with our abilities that we can just fling from so far away. We're trading nukes at this point. Enemy team's dropping one to try and kill the boss. We're dropping one to kill their buildings. Ours is definitely going to do better. Orphea trying to open up. Enemy team's Valera just getting shredded because she did not realize how far away she is from her entire team. Going to go ahead and knock out that keep, so we got our constant catapults, and now we're going to begin this dance under the core where it's like, do we continue to go in? I did not get the kill with my Calamity there because Ariel got a very, very close to death heal. So kudos to her for keeping herself alive. I don't know if you wanted to pull them in there, my friend. Now we run away real fast with Lucio, because that's always nice. Like, that's the part of his kit that I fucking love. I absolutely love running quickly when I'm not on my mount. But 74% on the core. Here is where I'm going to have a bit of an issue with this game, because that Murky is going to just hang out up there. He I don't know why. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me that he's just gonna hang out in the top lane. I mean, it's fine for the moment because we're soaking, right? We want to hit 20. We want to get the advantage. But there's going to be a point where you're going to notice we could have fucking finished this game so much quicker than we did if our tiny fish person had just shown the fuck up. Got surprised by the Ariel. Not too big a deal. She did hop on the Lucio with a very nice stun from her E, which is pretty cool. It must be either a really good Ariel player or a really good some other kind of player who just translates over to Ariel real well. What was I saying? This is kind of a lull at the moment. I mean, we can kill Zul here. I'm sure the enemy team is about as pissed off as we are right now with each other. There's some toxic chat going on, I'm sure, still, but better not to pay attention to that stuff. Am I right? Am I right? And that is the level 20 repulsion for Wave of Force. I have no idea how that didn't hit Ariel, but we're going to kill her before she can get the nuke off. We're going to save that bad boy, run it into the core, and repulsion, a previous thought, is an extremely good engage. Like, if people are running away, that bitch knocks them super far. So if you can get in a good range to do that, don't do this. Don't throw down the nuke if there is still a shield on the core. You're not putting actual damage on the core until the shield is gone. See, like, we would have taken another 20% off the core, I think. Dodging the shit out of that. I want to go in. There it is. Stitches got the kill. I got the reset. Putting some more damage on the core. Blink away from the Zul. Right now, I'm gonna walk into that, aren't I? Yep. Fuck me. Gonna get the reset there. We do. Just keep throwing spells behind our Stitches because he is soaking up a lot of the aggro from the enemy team. There's Valera. Just pop her back because I don't want to deal with her dumbass running at me. That is a resurrect, by the way. I'm not sure if I noticed that before this point. Which is probably why they haven't been able to survive much burst. Still managed to catch Valera with those retreating fadeaway shots. And see, that was the moment where, holy fuck, this game would have been over, but Murky's in the top lane, and Tracer's dead. So... what? I mean, do you really just want to prolong the suffering at this point? That's some sadistic shit, man. That's just some super sadistic shit. Anyway, he got the keep. I mean the fort. He got the fort. And now, like, what do we do? He he used a nuke on the kid. I don't know. Popping the Valera back. Trying to engage this fight. Zul's in the top lane. Right now I'm just staying safe as I can. Trying to avoid the beetles. Big ball there. Coupled with Tracer's ult. Coupled with our blink. Coupled with a repulsion. And the miss on that shit. Dying. It's just so much. We don't even have to do the boss. I guess we want to. But we could just, well, Delaney is pushed up. The siege camp, I was going to get hit by that. The siege camp is going hard bottom, so as long as we have the boss, the game's over. Don't know why Murky's still top, but that's fine. So we're going to grab the nuke as a backup plan for the boss as well. I just want the minion wave dead as fast as I can get it dead, so it doesn't hurt the boss, and the boss doesn't waste any abilities or time with it. Now, we still have the earliest their support is going to be back is 10 seconds, and then Valera. Neither of those heroes really pose a challenge to our 5-man team with the boss. And then even once Orphea and Nubarak and Zul make it back, they don't have enough damage to stop us. Like, this is just GG. Game over. Could have done it without the boss. Boss didn't even make it to the core. We just decided, hey, Murky's going top. Why don't 4 of us attack the core and end the game to stop him from doing that? Ugh. You love that word, huh? Red team? You love that? Okay. And chat has relocated back to the middle of the screen now because that happens. What a stupid fucking player. I played Lucio. I mean, he did have a lot of good shields. I'll give him that. But anytime you talk shit to someone randomly in quick match, I cannot comprehend why you would do that. So kudos to him for playing well. Not kudos to him for being kind of a shitty human being, in addition to that Tracer also being kind of a shitty human being. But that's okay. That's okay. We won the game. Here's my build. This is kind of just what feels like the normal build. You could take Mirror Ball here, I guess, if you wanted to. I like Fireflies, just because. And then Illusionist at 13. Would have helped with the damage here, too. If we ever got into trouble from the burst here, it would reset our E, so we could pop out again. But otherwise, it's pretty standard stuff. I think, well, I mean, this is pretty standard anyway. The only real talent changes, I could have taken Dominance, but I wasn't entirely sure I was ever going to have a chance to be away from the lane, so I didn't. But, probably wouldn't have been a bad idea. And then, yeah, pretty easy stuff. But, you know, that playing with Li Ming, just in general, is something, when you're good at it, you're going to start recognizing patterns, you're going to start recognizing health bars better, you're going to react to them quicker, you're going to start creating chain reactions of death with that hero that are going to make you feel like an absolute monster. And that's how it should feel. But I'm a little bit sluggish with the hero, so take that as you will. I still had fun. I still like the hero a lot. But as always, thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something there. And have yourself a fantastic day.